All right, boys. Oh, big stream, eh? Big stream. For those that missed it, you missed it, man. All right, just stick around. There is a 4K quality trailer. Cinematic, guys. Lost Ark finally made a cinematic. They haven't made one in 9 years. But anyways, Gold River came out, middle of Seoul, downtown in Yeongdeunpo, CGV. They rented out a movie theater, 420 seats. You know, they did their pleasantries. It was an epic, yeah, pretty good production, I would say. They started with introducing the Legion commanders, Vulcan through now Thaemine. This is for the Lost Ark Thaemine patch called Eclipse. That's hitting this Wednesday in Korea, which will obviously, the quality of life, the convenience changes will obviously go to the West. I'm gonna cover like the stuff that is kind of important for the West, what could come soon, rather than like covering Thaemine and concept art of Thaemine and all the hard work. We're not gonna really talk about that. All right, first things first, Gold River started with some gold nerfs because Belshazzar gates are being reduced. So for the time spent to reward ratio, it was too high, it was too OP, so he's gonna reduce Belshazzar hard. Normals, I guess he didn't mention normal. And Kyangil hard will get 1,000 more gold. Kyangil is also getting one wing, one gate reduced. The first gate's gone. And Akan normal, the 1580 content, 1,000 more gold. Belshazzar gate 1, 2, 3, 4. And gate 4 is once every 2 weeks. So it's 6,000 gold if you combine 1 through 3. And then with gate 4, it's going to be 9,000. All right, so that's going to be done. However, this is Korea, right? This is Korea where people are doing Thaemine. People that are, you know, they're in the end game. Most users in the end game are going to do end game content. So they're going to get more gold anyways through Thaemine. So it kind of works out. They did the simulations and stuff. And this is something they had to do. So as for gate 1, there were some issues with new players. With the dogs, you know, there are 4 of them. You got to learn their mechanics. So what they're going to do is remove their shield. That destruction thingy, the shield, that's going to be deleted. So once you have like decent gear, you might like just in a snap, just kill it. It's that easy. And I think he mentioned something about like the Thaemine destruction thing. The 2 bozos where you got to line up the Thaemine thing. I think that's also going away. Gate 3. Remember gate 2, Proco is gone now. Right? You can still do Proco in Trixian though, but gate 3, the star, you only have to kill 1 star now instead of 3. And they said something about the placement so that like AoE effects don't splash. Okay? And as for the other shapes like the square and the other one, diamond is it? That you just have to kill 2 out of 3. Okay, so that will help. So you know, you don't need like a Proco fighter. You don't need a star killer now. So grouping will be easier. And gate 4, oh yeah, that's the thing. Gate 4, they removed the damage stop. You know how you have to wait for, like if you push the boss's HP, it spawns a yellow meteor. Remember it had a timer? Now that's gone. So what I mean is this, the first yellow meteor is spawned at a HP bar. It depends on the HP of the boss. It'll spawn it. And after that, subsequently, it will spawn by time. Okay, so you could just DPS, 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 and then after a certain time passes, the yellow meteor spawns. So what does that mean? TLDR, you can beat the crap out of Belshazzar. All right, not only that, what if our group is really good and we kill the boss, but do we have to wait around and sit there to make, I mean, we gotta like, you know, sit there and see all the different patterns. So he's saying that after the worship, all the subsequent patterns you can skip, right? Like the second shape, you can skip that. Blah, 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 blah. You can skip that if you have enough damage. All right. So that's going to really, you know, help people with burnouts. And then they're talking about like Thaemine. First 10 kills, they're going to get some rewards. We're not going to talk about that. And then Thaemine normal, 1,300 gold. I mean, 13,000, 1610 eye level. And then hard is going to be 20,000 for gate 1 through 3. So according to the internal testing team, the Q&A, quality assurance, there's a lot of nerds that work for Smilegate that test the raids, and they're saying Gate 1 and 2 is doable, very doable. Gate 3, they said doable. Gate 1 and 2, it could be enjoyed by many. All right? And that is important because not only do you get the gold, but you'll get this new vertical system. Okay? The new vertical system is going to be like, they said this one, it's very hard to understand if you watch a video. Just like elixirs. Like, we're like, huh? Elixirs? Huh? How does it work? Speaking of elixirs, elixirs coming to the West in December with Voldus and the Ivory Tower. I'll do a very detailed history lesson on the elixirs, what to expect, how to crawl into the system. So don't worry about that. As for this new system, he's saying that it's easier to do, easier to understand. So if honing is brain dead here, right, and elixir's here. Elixir's easy, by the way. Elixir is something I don't even look at, dude. I watch like OnlyFans on the no, I mean I watch like other Twitch channels on the other screen while I do it. I don't even really pay attention. It's easy. All right, don't worry. I got you guys. I got you about elixirs. But he's saying that the new system is in the middle. And speaking of which, the new system will also, just like elixirs, require Stones of Chaos. And speaking of Stones of Chaos, that segues into our I'm just kidding, not sponsor, but Stones of Chaos. As you can see, I have none because of the elixirs. I'm cutting my elixirs, getting ready for Thaemine. So the Stones of Chaos are now going to be roster bound. Come Wednesday in Korea, roster. So let's say you have like a 1500 character you no longer play. He has 15, or no, sorry, not 1500, but 150 Chaos Stones. You can now use it on your main or new main or alt, whatever you freaking want to. So that's what they're doing now, which is really good. For me, it's like a year behind, but I'll take it. I'll take it, right? I wish he told me that a year ago because I wasted 150 on my Glavier just for content. If I had that still today, I could have sent it over. But anyways, that's going to be roster-wide, as well as, he said, the new vertical progression, the materials. You can farm Thaemine normal or whatever, wherever it really drops, we'll find out. Okay? Like, is normal and hard the same mats? We don't know, but anyways, the mats, they're roster. So the new vertical system, that little Minesweeper cube thingy, that material is going to be roster-wide, which will help us funnel to our main. Okay? So you don't have to really worry about this new system. I was really scared. I was like, dude, do I have to sell my gems today? Do I have to downsize my roster because I can't afford to hone, you know, all my characters? And yeah, they talk about the Thaemine raid design. They talked about it for a long time. I don't want to go into too much detail here. They spent the TLDR. They really worked hard. They used new graphics, new rendering, but they also tested it so that it doesn't lag you out FPS wise. They did like very detailed concept arts. You know, music, everything is top notch, top tier. They worked really, really hard. They talked about that for 2 hours, how hard they worked. There's like new camera angles. There's like this new, like the Thaemine is so badass that when you stagger him, he doesn't like bend over and cry, or you counter him, he's like, oh, he's so badass that he doesn't bend over. So there's like this new system where every class has like a different mechanic where they block Thaemine, like Arcana. Right here is blocking Thaemine. Okay. Whoops. So Arcana, basically every class has this unique block while everybody else in the group goes behind and attack them. So basically what they're doing there is they want to make the gameplay and the game experience, Thaemine experience, top notch, whether it's PC game or a console game, right? Using different technology, camera angles, graphics, yada, yada, yada. All right. And they're showing like the graphical updates, hair models for beasts. They look better. That's coming in the game as well. Like new Hanamata models coming in this Wednesday, as well as the new Guardian. And after 2 hours, they had a little break. And then the juicy stuff. All right, so currently there is a Super Mokoko Express that gets players from 1415 to about 1540. Now, in Korea, they're going to extend this. That doesn't apply to the West. And they're going to give this common or Thaemine road. So road to Thaemine, I think you designate it to a character, and then it'll help you They'll give you materials and stuff like that a lot. And like if you fail honing, they'll double the pity. So your artisan, let's say you fail pity, I mean you fail the hone, your artisan fills up 2%. Instead of 2%, it goes to 4% for every fail. All right, as well as they'll help you out. Help, not give. Help you with the burden of upgrading your quality by giving these new materials. It's like free tickets. Like think of it as like free summons in like Honkai Star Rail, right? They're gonna give you guys some of that. So they want to help people get the cards as well. I think for cards, I want to spend a little time here. They're too scared to just either delete the cards or give everybody like Ladder Salvation. Because nowadays people have spent a lot of silver and time and money or gold, whatever, to max out their cards. Like every single card, everything raised. So what their approach is cooking crab, right? In low, like room temperature water, and then slowly raising the water's temperature. All right. Same thing with frog, right? Boiling a frog. They don't want to jack up the water and then they take off their limbs. I think that's their approach. You know, it is what it is. They admit that they started to help the assistants way too late. Had they started earlier, I think there would have been less backlash from the veterans, but okay, it is what it is. Let it shrine. And so the reason why they're doing the Thaemine Express is they acknowledge that mid users are struggling. And not only that, through the Thaemine Express, it's not like an express, sorry, the road to Thaemine thing. So what they're gonna really help you is get to 1580, and at 1580, people have issues with Khan, right? A Khan normal, you need about 12 to 13 weeks to get a Khan gear. That's where the choke point is. That's where a lot of people are struggling with. So instead of taking 12, 13 weeks of doing a Khan, they're alleviating it by reducing it to 4 weeks. So within 4 weeks, you get full Khan gear at 1580, as well as Belshazzar, the ancient Belshazzar gear, right? It's actually just Belshazzar gear now. They said one week if fast, if not 2 weeks. All right, so Khan 4 weeks. And for Kaingil makes your set level from 2 to 3, right? Now you can just use it from level 1 to 3. You could skip the clown now. So the Thaemine Road character, the designated character you use, will have these perks. The perks I mentioned, like the quality help, as well as when you fail home, double gauge, double pity, as well as getting a Khan gear faster, Bro gear faster, and going from set level 1 to 3 now with Kaingil mats. All right. Yeah. All right. So that's what the so they want to help the mid users get to Thaemine, as well as the card. And then there's a Chaos Gate change. The Chaos Gate change I talked about in the previous video, right? So the pirate ship's going away, secret maps going away. It's all consolidated into this new Chaos Gate. So the Chaos Gate, less traveling and focused on gameplay. Gameplay, not an annoying gameplay. Just making it modern. 2023 version. Not super long, not a lot of walking around, running around, not a lot of running or dodging the green things, the green maps. It's gonna be better. And instead of they're gonna shrink it down to 16-man content. However, let's say you're late and there's only 8 people, it'll scale down. The HP will scale down, just like Guardians. And you can pre-party up before entering like pirate ships. And they're gonna change the item levels and stuff like that. We'll have to see that. There's gonna be a 1631, 1415, and I think there's like a 15 something, 20. And all the servers can match now in that region. Instead of just your server, it's all the servers in that region can match make. So the server manager made sure this happened. That guy's working really hard. I feel bad for that guy, dude. That guy looks like he doesn't get sleep. And Chaos Gate's gonna have also the Fate of Destiny kind of thing, the top G kind of stuff. So every wave you clear has a chance of spawning a hidden boss, Seto, and you get, mad good rewards. And obviously the rewards are gonna be good because they're consolidating Chaos Gate with the secret map and the pirate ship all in one. So the rewards are gonna be good. They've been really bothering the rewards guy, the rewards team manager. This guy's the lore guy. Anyways, I'll show you who the lore, the loot guy, the guy in charge of loot, as well as stronghold update. There's gonna be 2 new moods here on the left, And then you can take screenshots after this update, and it'll be stored in the server, and you can put that in frames and hang it in the wall. As well as, you know, the wrapper, the rapport, right? Those chibi forms, the figure forms can be in the trophy room, as well as mannequins. Mannequins, you can save your preset of the skin and then put it on the mannequin, and then I guess you click it and then you wear it. And it's not just yours, like your friends can visit your house and then also wear it. Try it on. All right, so you could save your skin set, put it on the mannequin, put it on like different mannequins, and then you could just switch. That's nice. As well as some more Stronghold skins, because people were complaining about skins. They also joked a lot about the Chinese censorship, as well as them dropping the ball really hard during the summer lull on, and how they have to do 4 subsequent live streams to apologize, as well as fix all the freaking issues. All right, so they didn't hide around the bush. You know, they didn't beat around the bush. I mean, they didn't hide anything. They were just open about everything that they screwed up. And these are the remedies. And so here is the Eclipse roadmap, Lost Ark Eclipse. That's coming in September for Korea. There is Thaemine. Thaemine Road, that's to help the mid-users, he calls them mid-users, get to 1580 and get ready to Thaemine, as well as a new vertical system. There's a new Guardian, 1630, and the new Guardian is gonna drop double the leap zones of the previous Guardian. So he also acknowledged that when you go from like a 1560 to 1580, 1580 to 1600 Chaos Dungeon, the shard, the silver, the incremental change is, yeah, it's pretty weak. They say salty here in Korea, meaning the rewards are weak. So from, I guess, the highest Chaos Dungeon to the new 1631, it's gonna be a bigger leap. Okay, we have to wait and see about that. As well as in the 1630 Chaos Dungeon and the new Guardian, it's gonna drop a better Fate of Destiny loot, the top G loot. So the ceiling for that is 200k gold, not 100k. And the removal of the gates, as well as nerfing the fights, will come on the 13th. Legendary Season 3, while you guys are getting Season 1 and 2, Korea is going to get Season 3, as well as the Stronghold update. As well as the Stronghold update, there's like a PUBG map. You could like actually get the guns. I don't know if you guys ever done that island where you throw snowballs at each other, right? Snow pong. So that's like, it's like a snow pong, but you could do it in your Stronghold. You build these buildings like PUBG and you wield a gun. I think it was like an AK-47 in the game, and you just shoot them. You just shoot, you know, guns, the bullet goes straight, right? And then you hit your friends, I guess. So Stronghold enjoyers, something for them as well. And then here's already a joke about like, oh man, so we just throw Thaemine and then go away till December for Lowell on Winter. And people are gonna be smudged about that. And speaking of Lowell on Winter, they're working already so hard for it because of the disaster of Lowell on Summer, right? They're still in repair mode because of that. So for October and November, we have a roadmap. They've never done this in the last 2 years. Roadmap was September until December. We were in the dark. But here we are. We have a roadmap for October, and here is the first one, a balance patch in October, as well as announcing that there will be another skin, right? Because people complained about no skin in Korea this year. It was smudge, right? Because of China. And new Chaos Gate. The Chaos Gate revamp is coming out. The second Orgo, the horizontal content, is revamped as well as much better. And the roster, what is that? Consumables, right? Consumable bag. So that we don't have to put the flare from our bag to the roster storage and then switch our character and take it out of that character to put it into the character. Now we don't have to do that juggling anymore. That's good. And then 5th anniversary. 5th anniversary, they want to do something big in November. Because it's number 5. It's not number 4 or 3. They want to do something big. I'm sure there's going to be a live celebration again. And for transformation classes, there's transformation skin. You can see there's Bumblebee, and that's a Shadow Hunter, as well as Artillerist. So Artillerist will get something. And let's see here. Did I miss anything? I don't know. Am I missing anything, chat? Am I missing anything? That's a reward for watching the stream. And they're going to include Paeons. I'm sure the West will get it. You guys have gotten all of them. Gold River once again mentioned the new players that there's going to be a lot of changes to make sure the new players do catch up to the end game, right? So that's still coming. Like, he is very focused on new players, mid users, and end users. So while this Thaemine presentation it does feel like it's towards the end game users, and it is. He hasn't forgotten about the new players as well. They're doing that solo mode content thing and a lot of changes, so I wouldn't really worry about that stuff. It's being cooked right now. Let's see. There is a trailer as well. Let's watch this one again. I just like the fact that he keeps mentioning the new players. Like, he never forgets them because, I mean, he knows. He knows the data. New players are needed, man. All right, dude. Yo, YouTube frogs, don't shit your pants because the sounds are too loud. All right, guys, I'll leave this in the video description. For those that don't know the lore, he does go over this at the start of the live stream. This was in the past. He mentions Belshazzar before the day of having that horn crown. And he asks the audience, where did she even get that crown? The horns. It's not Korean, by the way. I have no idea what she just said. And that's Khazros next to her. And this is Thaemine, accepting the dark power from Khazros. Drippy, man, very drippy. So this cinematic, they worked with a Korean company. That was Mokoko language. Dude, the sound effect good, man. The bass. It took him 10 months, yeah. It took him 10 months. And this is present day. Yo, I didn't get to really look at the demons. Dude. Oh, I didn't see the rain. A lot of feet action, man. Yo, I feel so bad for like the pawns, man. So what is the point of his demon army when he can just solo everybody? Oh, this is so epic, dude. That voice. Yo, that reminds me of it reminds me of Infinity War when Thor comes out. Yo, nice conditioner, man. Yo, they gotta make this a class, dude. They gotta make this the class, man. The Thaemine looks scary, man. Yo, what is everyone else just doing? They're just watching these two fight, right? Look how hopeless they... Dude, I bet they feel so hopeless, man. Yeah, what's my role here? They rub their no, they rub their swords there. All right, color's gone. He sucked all the color. Yo, Thaemine's like, why am I here, dude? I'm no match. Wait, did he just do a back attack? Dude, Kadan just did a back attack, bro. Dude, he's zooming, man. He doesn't... This guy's faster than Superman. Damn, they got some long legs, man. Dude. Guys, if you look in the game, you can see the cards. They have same hair color, guys. There's a lot of spoilers in game about these two, guys. You can connect the dots here. Alright, Lord of the Rings. He says, I am the owner of darkness. Cool. And that's that, guys. What did you guys think? Overall, knowing what I know now and what I know they're working on, it's not just for end users, it's for new players as well. He knows the game is getting older, so he wants to apply these new graphics going forward, as well as iron out all the issues, the pressure points. He calls it, he wants to make the games like, gummy? Is that the word? Like very squishy. It's not rigid, it's soft. He wants a soft transition for new players from the beginning to the end game, as well as mid users. So, malang malang. What's malang malang in English? Malang malang is like soft. Like boing boing. Like my boob. Alright? He wants to make it not a pain. Like, not jagged. Like pressure points. Right? Thrusting into your ass. So, he's working on the new stuff. It's gonna take a while. He's working on the gameplay. Entropy changes. All that stuff. And the graphics. The sounds. The raid designs. There's something cooking. There's cooking something big for December. Maybe Kazros. So, yeah, let's wait and see what happens. But it was a good stream, man. That was a good stream.